today's an exciting day. I'm going to be taking my 2007 INFINITI M35X to CarMax and seeing if they can give me what they actually offered in an online quote, seeing if they actually give it to me after they inspect the car.
Here she is. This is a 2007 INFINITI M35X. Overall, I think she's in great shape for a 14-year-old car. My parents had one reportable accident in it, and there are some scars from minor incidents, as well as some considerable curb rash on the passenger side wheels. With under 73,000 miles, there's very little wear and tear on the interior. The cabin on this car is posh, with lots of soft leather and real wood panels. The upholstery is flawless, which is uncommon on cars of this vintage.
Here's a little bit of background. This car was my parents' car. They bought it in 2007, bought it brand new. They gave it to my son, and that was his car for, it's been 2 years now. Well, we really don't need it. He's living in the city, and it's just sitting in our driveway. Do you know, I haven't sold a car since 1993. I sold my 86 Acura Integra privately in 1993. I tend to hold on to cars a very long time, and that was the last time I privately sold a car. Now, since then, I've given cars away to charity, and I just did my first trade-in. When we got our Honda Pilot, I traded in our year 2000 Odyssey van, and let me tell you, I got, I think, $300 for that van, maybe $350. So today we're going to take advantage of the new way of selling cars. I've never done it this way before. We're going to use CarMax. I got a quote online the other day on CarMax. They give you a brief survey based on the answers and based on the VIN of your car. They make an offer. Well, my offer is $5,900. We're going to see how close they come to that and to see whether or not it's worth selling this car at CarMax.
With that, I set off on what may be my last drive in this car. Yeah, I think I'm going to miss it.
The one thing that makes this vehicle unique in my stable of vehicles up until just recently is that it's all-wheel drive. This car is powered by a Nissan 3.5 liter V6 engine, and it's got some real get up and go. It handles great. It's peppy, it's nimble, and it's very, very comfortable. Let's give it a little bump. That is peppy.
Before getting a price on the CarMax site, I went to kellybluebook.com and looked up the value. Their private party sales price was between $8,200 and $10,500, and the average trade-in value was around $6,500.
So I was actually surprised to get a quote of $5,900 from one of these, we'll give you a quote for your car without seeing it sites of $5,900. I mean, that's really pretty good. So why go to CarMax? Well, I don't have to deal with people coming over to the house, test driving the car. I don't have to deal with fielding inane Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace inquiries.
Getting a quote online using CarMax's website didn't take more than 5 minutes. I gave them the vehicle identification number, clicked on some checkboxes saying what features and upgrades the car has, and then made some statements about the car's condition and past accident history, which to the best of my knowledge I answered accurately. Honestly, I was surprised how simple the quote request was and didn't really know what to expect.
I have a feeling they're going to look at the car and they're going to find fault and they're going to lower my offer. that won't surprise me, but I'm just hoping that they don't lower it so much that it becomes an issue. If they find some reasonable things and I think that I'm still getting good value for the car, then we'll still talk business. Well, we have finally made it, and it looks like there are inspectors out inspecting vehicles, and there's people anxiously outside awaiting their valuable quote. So we're going to go in there and see if they can help us today. Wish me luck.
So here's how it worked when I got there. I checked in at a reception desk and told them that I had an online offer, and was told to grab a seat until a rep was available. Within 5 minutes, my rep, Derek, introduced himself and checked me in, verifying my online offer and taking some basic information. He asked me if I was just in for a quote or whether I was hoping to sell today based on my final offer. He explained that there is a standard checklist that they run through when evaluating a vehicle for purchase, as well as a series of photographs that they take. The information is then sent to one of 2 buying offices where buyers evaluate the vehicle information, photos, and condition report, and then return a final formal offer. He told me it may take a little longer to get a final offer since cars of this vintage are sometimes sold at auction or wholesale as opposed to being reconditioned and resold at CarMax, so the buyers are a little more choosy. I passed some of the time waiting by browsing the lot of cars for sale, which contains some nice looking vehicles. I'll add some of that footage at the end of this video as extra content if you feel like watching. Spoiler alert, I have a soft spot for Mustangs, and there were some beautiful GT350s and GT convertibles on the lot, commanding quite the price in today's strange used car marketplace due to the new car shortage.
Hey, I got some good news. They are honoring that full $5,900 offer. So, yeah, we're going to do business. So he went back, he needs my paperwork to make the deal happen. And I'm pretty excited about that. All right, it's good news.
But I celebrated too soon. When they examined my car's title, the mileage listed was wrong. The car has 72,000 miles, but the title said 90,001. Fortunately, CarMax said maybe we could work through it.
All right, we're progressing with this deal. Thank you, CarMax. There was a typographic error in the history of my title, and it said that in 2017 I had 90,000 miles on that title, and I think I know what happened. My dad died in 2017, and we transferred the title to my mom's name, and some clerk somewhere didn't actually look at the car. They just said, we'll just say it has 90,000 miles. Well, it's only got like 70-something thousand miles, so right now the mileage on the car is less than what the title says, which in the used car business is not a good thing. But CarMax was very cool. They said, don't worry about it, and they kept the offer. I am absolutely thrilled. So now I get to go into the car for the very last time. And then I drive over to their service area over my shoulder where I give them the keys and we turn over the car. They give me back my license plates and they give me a check. Very excited. This is working out great. Okay, don't want to jinx it. Getting in the car. Let's go take a ride over to their service area. Now, this is the part where I get super nervous that I've left something in the car, but I've been over that like 10 times. So I'm sure there's nothing left in the car. Okay, last startup. And as you can see, yeah, it's 72,000 miles. That's a far cry from what the title said, that there was 90,000 in 2017. Just a simple typographic error. But, man, I stressed out over that one. But they were really nice working with me. Okay, let's bring her in.
Pulling into the service bay, I felt like my Infiniti was passing through the gates of used car heaven. I learned that all intake cars pass through Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where they are refreshed and sent to different CarMax markets based on need.
And all these cars are coming to us from Lancaster that can get sold on our car lot.
So cars facing away are going out to Lancaster.
Yes, yeah, Lancaster,
Cars
PA.
facing towards you are coming in to get registered into inventory.
Yes, but some of those cars are coming from different CarMaxes too. And then we have to do an inspection again.
Okay.
So they're constantly being inspected.
Right,
Every step of the way. So
Keeps the, you know what, it makes me feel better about buying a car from CarMax. Beyond selling, yeah, I'm really glad there's as many checks. Well, goodbye, old girl.
And just like that, they pass me the check, and this story comes to a happy end. Well done, CarMax. I'm Mike. The channel is Mike Fixed It. Thank you for watching, and please leave your comments down below. Be good, be well, and be safe, and I will talk to you real soon. I fixed it.
So I'm biding time while they're coming up with my estimate, or my offer, I should say. The estimate was one thing, the offer is a different thing. So they actually have some nice looking cars out here. And I'm just kind of walking around. It's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Feels like a summer day. Lexus, BMW. Thing looks like a tow. Audi. Yeah, this is kind of cool. It's a great color. It's almost like a greenish military gray. Look at that. GT350. Can't see in it, it's so dark. Does it have a label? What do we got on here? 2018 Mustang Shelby GT350, 61,998. The mileage is 10K. It's not bad. I gotta tell you, I like it without the stripe. Grr, look at that face. All right, nice looking GT350. What? Oh, look what's next to it. It's another GT350. $54,998. And the mileage is also 10K on this one. Wonder if these are brother and sister. Not bad. Boy, they are getting some good prices on these used vehicles. More Mustangs. Here's a GT for 30. Probably an EcoBoost here for 25. And a beautiful blue 5.0 convertible for $40,000. Look at that, $40,000. 2017, 12,000 miles. Oh, I gotta tell you, I don't think they'd give me anything near that kind of money for my 2019 convertible GT. But it's really interesting to see what they're willing to ask. Interesting to see what people are willing to pay. Here's an 18 GT convertible for $40,000. They want $35,000 for it. 40,000 miles, that is. Another convertible. Why is everyone getting rid of their Mustang convertibles? 2018, $36,000. Well, not bad. It's really nice when you see a car that you own holding its value. Day like today when the sun is getting low, beautiful weather, there's nothing finer than the lines of a Mustang. I hope they think that there's nothing finer than the lines of my INFINITI when they make me my offer. I'm gonna wander back in, See how the deal's going. It's appraised. Am I gonna be medium happy, super happy, or?
I didn't even go to the offer. It's just I usually wait till the customer, we go through it together.
Okay.
So I didn't cheat. Go look at it.
Alrighty, let's do this.